Hey guys, today we're going to talk about Govee's latest floor lamp, the Floor Lamp Pro, which you can see behind me over there. How does it differ from the previous generations, and is it any good? Let's find out. This is an RGBICWW floor lamp, and before we get started about this specifically, let me give you a quick intro on what that essentially means. Traditionally, color LEDs were RGB, that means red, green, and blue, and the way they would provide you different colors is by varying the intensity and the mix of these three primary colors, red, green, and blue. An upgrade to these RGB strips is RGBIC, which stands for Integrated or Independent Chip, and what this adds is the independent ability to control single LEDs rather than controlling them all at once. And this independent control allows you to do stuff like having different segments light up with different colors, which was otherwise impossible with the traditional RGBs. And then a step up is RGBICW, with a W standing for white, and these have a separate white LED to give you pure white, but also better shades of color by integrating actual white. And then even a step further is RGBICWW, and the second W is also a white, but this one is a warm white. So the first one is giving you a cool white and the second one a warm white. And by having those two separate white LEDs, you can have a wider range of colors and shades, and also pure whites ranging all the way from warm to cool. So the Govee floor lamp behind me is an RGBICWW, and it can give you whites ranging from 2200 Kelvin, which is warm light, up to 6500 Kelvin, which is cool white. Installing these is very easy. Get 4 metal rods, extend the bracket inside the rod, and connect the two together. Make sure the holes are aligned, and then drill in all 4 screws. Repeat the process with all the rods that you have, and when you're done, simply slide in this into the base. There's 2 more screws that you need to drill in. Once you're done, connect the power cable and tug it in, and start pushing the LED strip in. Start at the base and work your way up to the top, and if you've done this correctly, you should not have any slack up on the top. If you want to use the remote control, clip in the base anywhere on the rod and then attach the remote. This is magnetic, so you can easily attach and detach it. So what's the difference between this behind me, the Floor Lamp Pro, and the previous generations that were the floor lamp, the original floor lamp from Govee, but also the Floor Lamp 2, which was released a couple weeks ago? Well, for starters, there's a difference in size, but also brightness. The original floor lamp was 1.4 meters tall and had a maximum brightness of 1500 lumens. The version 2, which was released a couple weeks ago, is slightly taller at 1.5 meters, but also is a bit brighter with max brightness at 1725 lumens. The Pro version behind me is even taller at 1.7 meters and even brighter at a peak brightness of 2100 lumens, and that is at 6500 Kelvin. So of course, if you have it set on colors, it's going to be less bright, but the maximum brightness at 6500 Kelvin is 2100 lumens. The other new thing in the upgrade in the Pro version versus the version 2 is the addition of a built-in speaker, which you can use to listen to white noise, and they have about 29 different white noise in the app, or you can use it as a regular Bluetooth speaker by connecting it to your phone or your computer and playing your own music. They have also upgraded the light pole, and now it is rotating, which is nice. It gives you about 300 degrees of rotation, which means you can angle this towards the wall, the corner, or even facing you if you wanted that. And lastly, the last difference over the version 2, and this one is surprising and disappointing at the same time. Version 2 had support for Matter. For some reason, which I cannot really understand, Govee took that away with the Pro version. So the Pro version, unfortunately, does not support Matter, which is disappointing. This does come with a magnetic remote control, but as with previous models, it also supports voice control via your favorite assistant, whether from Amazon or from Google. I'm not going to mention their names so that I don't trigger them around your house. Through the app, you have access to 81 different color scenes, and we'll see a few of those in a bit when I go through the app. But also, because it has a built-in speaker, you also have 29 new white noise settings that synchronizes color and white noise as well. So now let me walk you through the app and show you what this thing can do. And the first thing you see is the brightness, which you can change from 1% all the way up to 100%. In the color mode, you can select different colors and it will change them automatically, or you can select any of the colors on the color wheel and it's going to change that color right away. What they've done is also associated some emotions with certain colors. So for example, anxious is over here, mysterious is over here, sad is over here, and interested is somewhere over here. And if you have any particular color that you really like, you can save it to your colors if you want to. As I said, the lamp can go from 2200 Kelvin, which is warm, up to 6500 Kelvin, which is cool white. And you can do that by sliding this over here. So this is at the warmest level, and then if you go all the way up, this is at the coolest level at 6500 Kelvin, and of course you can set it anywhere in between as well. Now, one nice thing, because this is an RGBIC, so you can independently control the different LEDs. Instead of whole light management, you can have different sections, so you can select a segment, change the color, and then select 2 other segments and change those. And then the other segments, let's change this to red, and then let's do these and put that in purple. And as you can see behind me, different segments have different colors. You can even control the colors on the base, which you can't see right now in frame, but you can change the colors also in segments on the base. Now, this is the single color. You can go to scene, and this is where you have different patterns or scenes. So for example, you can select sunset, and it's going to change to that, or sunrise, which is an animated scene. And with animated scenes, you can change the speed of this animation all the way from low going all the way up to high. Some scenes have music as well. So rainbow, for example, you can hear the music in the background, or aurora. And this again, you can have at high speed or low speed, and you can see behind me changing colors. So there's a lot of scenes. As I said, there's 81 different scenes. Obviously, I'm not going to walk through all of them. I'm just going to randomly select a few. These are the different categories. We were in natural. There's atmosphere, festival, life. Let's select morning. And then emotion. Let's show you happy. And then funny. And then relaxation, thunderstorm. You also have a few illumination scenes. So one is relax, the other is reading, there is work, and there is illumination. And as I said, you can also vary how warm or cool you'd like it. And you can see the Kelvin reading going all the way from 2200 to 6500. And there's also a nice mode, which is finger sketch, which allows you to sketch different colors in segments on the app, and it will reproduce these as you can see. So this one is an interesting one. You can turn the entire thing off or on over here, but also you have independent control over the color from the base, as you can see, or the light strip. So you can turn on the base by itself or the light strip on and off in either combination. And lastly, I want to show you the white noises by clicking here. There's a couple. So spring wind, for example. Moonlight. Let's go to life. Christmas. Halloween. And there's a couple of natural ones like beach waves or seagulls. I'm not sure why anyone would want to listen to the sound of seagulls, but anyway. Now let me share my thoughts on the Floor Lamp Pro. To be honest, I'm torn. On the one hand, I really like it. The design is really sleek, it's powerful, there's a lot of different colors and scenes and combinations that you can do. It looks really nice, it works really well. I love the fact that you can rotate the bar and angle it in different ways, and depending on whatever scenario you're using. So you can point it towards the wall behind you, or in certain scenarios towards the corner, or if you have it at a very low brightness, maybe even towards you. They have a lot of different scenes in the app. The color reproduction is really good, the scenes are nice. It's a really nice product. Now, the reason I'm torn about this is because this is supposed to be the pro version, so the best of the best. And well, for starters, they took away matter, and I really don't know why. So that's really a negative point for the Pro. But also the speaker, which I thought would be the highlight of this new Pro version. I was a bit disappointed in that. I didn't think it sounded that great. I expected it to sound better. The built-in white noises are nice, but I didn't think they were of high quality. Sometimes there are very short segments that go on loop, and it is noticeable. So I was also disappointed with that. But also, it's a Bluetooth speaker. And I don't know about you, but for me, Bluetooth is yesterday's technology. For a device that is a Pro version that's not cheap, that is something that's going to sit stationary in your home and not something that's portable, I would expect it to have Wi-Fi and not Bluetooth. The lamp itself is connected to your Wi-Fi network, so why not the speaker, and therefore allowing any device on your network to easily play music rather than having to connect and disconnect Bluetooth devices, which again, for me, that's yesterday's technology, let alone the performance over Wi-Fi is better than over Bluetooth. So a little bit disappointed with the speaker, both because it's Bluetooth, but also the way it sounds, which I thought could be better. It could be crisper, the bass could be a bit better. I did not get a feel of a Pro version of something that warrants this price. But other than that, it is a very decent product. As I said, I really like it and I like how it looks. So if money is not an issue for you and you are looking for a floor lamp, I think this is a great one. However, if money is an issue and you're looking for the better value for money or the better bang for your buck, then maybe if you don't really need the speaker, look at the floor lamp 2 or even their original floor lamp. Yes, it's a little bit shorter and yes, it is less bright, but I guess value for money then, it might be a better purchase option for you. Let me know in the comments section what you think. I will put links in the description for the product page of this. Do check it out. They do have some promotions and sales every now and then, so make sure to check the links to see the price at the moment you're watching this. And if you do decide to purchase this, these are affiliate links, so I would really appreciate if you would purchase through these links. I may earn a small commission on that purchase at no extra cost to you, and this would greatly help support the channel. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel, as this encourages me to continue producing content. Until next time, cheers.